没有啦。Hello, sir. How are you? How is your grinding? It's alright. Just another day at maplestory. We're getting the balls drop is is okay. It's decent. It could be better. Did you skip one long? I'm pretty sure I did it. I'll have to double check. No, I did it already. Do you think silver Emden will go down to 3 mil? I don't know. It depends on how many new players are there. If there's less people, then there's less demand. Bro has all the OSRS bosses. That's carried. Not all of them. Some people has the others, but I have a good amount of them. How to delete raffle? You can't delete it. The If you have raffle entry, you can just unlink. It will go through. If you have raffle pending, you're gonna have to wait 3 days. How big of an investment do you need to make at least $5 an hour in this game? It's impossible to make $5 an hour. I'll tell you that right now. You're not making $5 an hour no matter how much money you put in. You can max out at $4 an hour. Very bad for fun, but still not bad for a game if you enjoy it. Brother, to get $4 an hour, you're gonna have to invest $6,000. So good luck with that. If you have $6,000, you might as well do better things than that. Not to mention it's decreasing every day. So yeah, just make the $1 per hour for free. That's the best way to do it. Do you already have budget? So that's minimum built? I don't understand the question. Do you mean like to do Lotus and Damien? If you want to do it in like a six-man party, you just need to be a 10k shadower. With level 210, 10k shadower, that's enough. What the fuck? Shit is bugged. That do no damage. Oh, what the fuck? Where can I get flame aside from Heal Fiesta? Do the flame deity. Holy shit, bugged her. She's god mode. Is this gear review screen? No, the gear review is in it's in like 2 hours. Wait, no. I went to the wrong one. I think I went to a chaos. Yeah, I went to chaos. Holy shit, I'm retarded. Yeah, yeah, I just realized. I just realized I went to chaos. Is that hero gear? No. It's just basic stats. How do you feel about MM farming at 218? I mean, Marksman isn't a bad farmer. So if you think Marksman is a bad farmer, it's a you problem. You're probably doing no damage. You don't do pink bean. Nah, I do not do pink bean. It takes too long. Anything over 3 minutes is not worth it because of the bots. The bots made it so that if the daily boss you take 3 minutes, it's not worth it. It's like shit Nisos. So you're gonna have to do it in less than 3 minutes. It's worth to do Monster Park. You do Monster Park for that small chance of getting a 7-day badge, or during the Monster Park quest. which is 37 weeks. But otherwise, the evolution dungeon is for, if you have a lot of free time and your character is like shit, and you need that small amount of RNG chance to get like 100K. Well, I think it's more than 100K right now. I think it's like a couple 100K to a million if you win the loot. That is, then you could do evolution dungeon. But I don't tell people to do it. It's up to you. It's up to you guys whether you want to do it or not. Which class is most balanced between farming and bossing? It's marksman. If you're a free to play player, don't bother bossing. I mean, it depends on where you're at for the free to play. Evolution dungeon just need pass one level. No, you need to do all levels. Otherwise, you get less rolls. You have to do all of them. There's no point doing one level. That's just might as well don't do it. If you're gonna do evolution dungeon, might as well do all of it. And you can't just do one. You have to do all of it. I don't have any items. It's just Absolab. You know, the best item in the gear in the game. If you want to, the most efficient way to level to gear up is to buy Absolab. You know, clean Absolab. Forget about the gear progression guide. Just buy clean Absolab and just use that. Massive amount of strength level coming up. Massive amount of power. Hey guys, Mr. Woki here. Today we're going to show you how to improve your character the quickest way possible in this game. You can see a massive increase on your attack power. Just watch. You know, we equip one piece of Absolab, we equip two pieces of Absolab, then we get three pieces of Absolab, and we get four pieces of Absolab. I have six boss meals. Main can do hard when Leon on the mark. My daily needs is less than 1 meal. I mean, you only have six boss meals, right? So it's about 100k per meal. It makes sense you don't get a million. You don't have enough meals. I don't care if you're being sarcastic or not. Uh, I mean, I'm just following, you know, other YouTubers of Ice. We get a lot of people who wants those of Ice, so you know, I gotta make them feel welcome here. It used to be double the amount. Yeah, I agree. It used to be a lot more. That's because the rates were higher, but we have like way more bots now. I mean, guys, the game's just gonna be harder and harder unless we get these management to do something about the bots. You know, in their head, there's no bots in this game. It's all real players. We have over 1 million active real players. We have 1 million players, brothers. All right, we'll be here for a while. Gonna use out all these coupons on this character. Let's see what the PX rate is. 170%. That's very low compared to normal. Normally, at this time, PX is 200%. So, even PX is getting affected. That's a 10% drop. I don't think you hit like 200k with this. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna hit 200k because it takes me 2 hits. And I am a hero, so like the range is short. The movement is slow. For this character, probably makes like 80k on this. Hello. So the nature of stream is when there's no content, we go silent. Right now, we just don't have content, so we go silent. It's very early in the day, so the viewers are less, and we don't have a lot of content to talk about. We usually gets more viewers by the time reset hits. That's when we get the peak viewers. But right now, there's not a lot of people watching. Best map 170. That's probably the nice area. Yeah, I mean I did nice on my crosshair and marksman. It's the nice area. I don't know what it's called. It's like some nice or something. Oh yeah, I can open it. It's right here. This one. How much you farm per hour? Um, on this character, like 80k. It's like 80k an hour. So probably 50 cents, 60 cents an hour. It's not a lot of money, but it's honest work. Are you leveling Shade for Legion? Not immediately. Probably next month. Good morning, Jamar. How are you? That's good to hear, sir. Will you explain new meta after the stream? Yeah. Um, it'll be the members only stream. So we will start in about 2 hours. I reset, and we could talk about it there. Member only, yes, but free to play we'll find out about a week later. They just get to know ahead of time. He's racist because of poor. Yes, sir. Classes. I'm classes. We gotta gatekeep a little bit. There's too many people showing off that they have T3 EOD subs, and I'm a little bit jealous. And they're all coming here asking me questions. So we gotta gatekeep a little bit. Any suggestions to level? If you don't have gear, you gotta sell. You could get it to 170 and then sell your character. To get to 170 without gear is a little bit difficult. You could do normal coffees until 160, depending on your damage. Otherwise, you could do these Bossville Field 3, not 2, but Field 3. Yeah, it's hard for you, dude. Racist, toxic, base, and very gay. His words, not mine. You're correct. I pay I'm tier 6 EOD sub. Hey, that's good for you. It's your money, so you can do what you want with it. No, I'm not even mad. Like I just want to give my members value. Like there's no reason for me to spoon fed EOD members in my stream. Like there's absolutely no reason for me to do that. I don't care how you guys think of this. It is what it is. And sub after 2 weeks, yeah, no problem. I don't really care if you're on sub. Uh, yeah, I don't care if you're on sub. For my members or whatever, it's like I say, right? It's your money. You can do what you want with it. I'm just trying to provide value, for the people who subbed. I mean, there's plenty of people who unsub my channel after a couple days. That's normal. It's like turnover rate. Huh. I want to make content, but it's tough. You're gonna have to polarize. If you don't polarize, you're not gonna kick off. Just be consistent. After I subscribe to you, I never watch EOD. I never believe he can do 150 in a day. That's why I just buy characters market. I mean, you could do 1 to 150 in a day. It's just gonna take like 10 hours, but with a lot of investment. Without investment, 1 to 150 is not possible. But it's possible with like massive amount of investment. But it's still a 10-hour grind. Like honestly, like a 10-hour straight grind with full focus, full efficiency. What the fuck is DK? Yeah, it's the Dark Knight. I need to make a Dark Knight for another content video I'm making. So I gotta get this level up. And I didn't want to pay for 140 Dark Knight because I'm cheap, so I leveled it myself. I'm over here posting myself solo chaos for only 10 minutes. The next day, there's a video of how I invest badly into my character. I mean, that's not gonna do well. I mean, aren't you a tier 6 EOD sub? If you make a video of how about EOD, I'm pretty sure you get more views. EOD farm your money. It's time for you to farm his content. It's only fair, You pay for it. So I also make videos about his subs. You're T9 now. I don't know, man. I mean, you're complaining about videos not doing well, but like, any video I make about EOD gamer, it does really well. And nobody cares about soloing CRA. People care about EOD gamer. And that's my advice to you. If you want to do well as a content creator, just make a video about EOD. You do great. Your S ability deals much more damage than the current one. What is S? No, I wanna do more targets. Yes, that's the bossing skill though. But I rather hit more monsters. Can you content link skill of each hero? What do you mean content link skill? You mean like fandom? Your fandom, you could steal 5 skills in fandom, one for each job. Well, first start to fourth job, and then a hyper skill, 5 skills. My paladin's 168, closer to 170. I want to sell him. Yeah, you can. I mean, paladin price have fallen recently, so you're not gonna make as much, but it's still good amount of money. EOD is a loner gamer in our server. I hate to go down that path. No, I mean, how will you be a loner gamer if you make videos about EOD gamer? Like that doesn't make sense. I make videos about EOD gamers, and look at how many new subs I got because of him. I didn't tell you to copy what EOD is doing. I'm telling you to just make videos about him. I mean, shit. If you don't want to like talk negative about him, just make videos about talking good about him. There's a plenty of EOD loyal followers, right? You're T9 sub of EOD, right? So just make a video about how good T9 sub EOD member is. People will watch that. I didn't tell you to make. I didn't tell you to talk shit about EOD. I just said just talk about EOD. Either you want to talk good about him or you want to talk bad about him. I'm just giving you advice. Whether you want to listen or not, it's up to you. Use the R video. It's good. Yeah, I use it, but I just don't remember to use it sometimes. I like to solo socialize. Drama alert. I mean, listen, dude. I already give you my advice. If you don't want to listen, then you have no rights to complain. It's like a Von Leon user complaining about being poor. I mean, like fuck, you're a Von Leon user. Of course you're poor. Sometimes when you speak fast, it's hard to understand. I'm sorry. You get used to it though. If you watch long enough, you get used to it. Do you know how to use Paxability? Yeah. I just don't use it because I'm not gonna die. Can you explain why one Leon build is bad? Brother, there is plenty of resources out there. You can start by watching the gear progression guide. You know, I've been talking about one Leon builds since my YouTube career started. It's everywhere. I don't know, like, brother, you're this late into the party and you still think one Leon's good. It's not fixable. I already gotten past the point where, at this point in the game, unless you're like a new viewer, then okay, I'll try to convince them. But I know you've been here for a while. Like the fact that you still think well Leon is good, I'm not gonna try to convince you. Otherwise, it's not possible. New content gear progression. You don't need new content gear progression. Just watch the potential pricing guide that we just pulled up today. That's why you should be paying. You can find your own cheapest gear from there. I already done the calculation for you. Don't say that I just buy one Leon yesterday. Yeah, well you're fucked then. Where are you from? Don't worry about it. I'm from Mars. Maybe for one Leon user, it's about looks and style. No, it's about vibing, right? It, it's about style. Yeah, I do. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with your statement. It's a lifestyle choice. How many species you have? It's just one species. It's just me. Can you share your opinion to buy equipment? Watch the gear progression guide in the channel. Still legit. I mean, it's always relevant. The only thing that's different is the price now. It's a lot cheaper now than compared to before. Back then it's a lot more expensive because people think that the game is good. Now the price is a lot cheaper. How's your experience playing DK so far? I don't know. I think it's okay. I mean, it's weak. It's like it's very weak. That's my experience. I think Dark Knight is fucked. At this point, at 130, I still can't one shot these fucking dogs. No wonder it's a shit class. As expected of a shit class. That's my honest uh opinion on this. It's shit for a reason, guys. Like Dark Knight is shit for a reason, and this is why it's shit. Like who the fuck can one shot this at 130? You gotta use not no. Your mobbing ability needs to one shot. Every other class can do it. It's just not Dark Knight. I mean, fuck, Fire Poison Mage does it. Like Fire Poison Mage. Fire Poison Mage is weak as shit, and they could do it. But there is a class problem. Yeah, like this shit doesn't even hit. Like the range is like terrible for this. Yeah, nah, fuck that. The range is terrible. Those dogs looks weird. No, it's a Pippo. That's how Pippo look like. That's why I'm switching after spending so much time. Yeah. I mean, I told everybody, my dislike of Dark Knight. It was in my tier list video, the first tier list video I made, like, maybe 2 months ago. I mean, I have always shit talked at Dark Knight. It was not like wasn't even a secret, it's like a public video. Bala stuff 3x in price. I don't maybe the boots, but the 21% Bala shoes has always been 3 mil. This is the only thing that's stable in price. And I told people to buy Bala shoes when it was under 3 mil. And if anybody who bought it, nobody lost money buying Bollock shoes. If you buy any other things, everything went down in price. Just not Bollock. Bollock strong. Bollock and Zakum helmet. Like honestly, like these two items, 21%. That's why it was the first two items that get people to buy because it's so good. I was waiting to switch from very beginning, but was waiting for new class to come so I could pick, so I could get the best pick. Now I'm gonna switch into Aaron. But what the fuck did I just read? But Aaron is not best class. Aaron is shit. You gotta watch the Aaron bossing video. I'm telling you, it's shit. I know you have access to it. You remember. They're selling for 4 mil now. They actually went up. Are you sure? A lot of times people tell me, some shit went up in price, but I'm like, no, that's not true. I do like a market lookup, and I'm like, no, that's not true. And I'm gonna fact check you. I'm checking right now. Just give me like some time. Nah, you're wrong. It's still 3 mil. See a fact check. See fact check. 21% Barlock shoes lock 2.1 mil. You could either buy this right now or you could offer him 3 mil. He will accept. Right, same thing with this one. This is 19%. I mean 19% is not that good, but if you offer like 2.4, 2.3, he will accept. Right, same thing with these. This is 18%, right? Like 2.3 mil. Like fuck it. See, I told you guys. I always fact check you guys. You can't bullshit me. This is easily verifiable. I was looking at 21%. Yeah, you gotta look at all of it. That's because merchants they like to buy it out and FOMO you guys. But there's so many like people quitting. They come and go, right? So bottle shoes get sell quick. So like the price is very stable. Aaron is better than other warriors. You fucking wish, brother. You wish. You have a you have a reality check coming in, brother. How you look up everything like that? What do you mean? I just go to the marketplace and look it up. You said the other is better than pattern. No, I never said Aaron is better than pattern. I said Aaron is shit. I've never said Aaron is better than pattern. I don't know where you got that from. I have always been consistent with my takes. Unless I'm like wrong, then I admit I'm wrong. But for Aaron, I'm not wrong. It's shit. What a shit is shit. I was very skeptical when people say Aaron is good, because then the Brazilians told me it was good, because the Brazilians want to sell you Aaron polearm for 1 million. So I always said I find it hard to believe, but I'm gonna verify it. So I made it Aaron just to verify it. And what do you know? Aaron is shit. The verification result is already out in the video, guys. Just watch the video. It's shit. Now you literally says, no, I didn't. No, just no, brother, if you could find a clip of me saying it's good, right? Is that Aaron is better than Paladin? I'll send you 1 million Nisos. Just link me the stream or the video that I said Aaron is better than Paladin. I'll send you 1 million in Nisos. Like I'm giving you opportunity to make 1 million Nisos right now, right? You have an hour. Find me the clip and then send me the link. You can send me the link on Discord, and we verify it. If I did say Aaron is better than Paladin, I'll send you 1 million Nisos. As simple as that. I mean, if you can't find it today, let me know tomorrow, right? I'll give you a day. Can I get a muted if I find a clip of you saying you're going to buy ice cream? Nah, man. I know I said that before. I gotta get my ice cream, man. I know I said that before. But yeah, we should have a Dark Knight video in the works. Just need to get this to 140, and then we can complete the rotation. Do you think Phantom is good? At a first glance, probably not. You're gonna have to wait for me to finish leveling Phantom. I mean, Phantom right now is like contesting for whether it's better than Aaron or not, right? There's no way Phantom is better than Mercedes, right? That's like a I think that's like probably is true, but it's hard to say right now for Phantom because they could steal Corsair's skill, and Corsair's like OP as shit. So we'll have to see what happens if you steal Corsair's skill and then go bossing with it. So like, as of right now, I don't know. But in terms of mobbing, it's okay. I mean, the mobbing for Phantom is not good, but they make up for it by having the Bishop EXP buff. So like, it's like it cancels out. Yeah, they have shit mobbing, but the mobbing is still better than Aaron, and they get more EXP than Aaron. So like, but the thing is like Aaron is shit though. So that's not really a good comparison. But if you compare like Phantom to like good mobbers like Mercedes or Ice Light Mage, then there's no competition. Like even marksman, like they're better mobbing than Phantom. The problem with Phantom is even if you steal Ice Light Mage skill, Ice Light Mage does not allow you to jump in and attack. And but that's not a problem for Ice Light Mage because they teleport. So teleport, you move, teleport, and attack. So they're always on the ground, so you could attack using Ice Light Mage. But if you use a Phantom to move around, you gotta jump, right? For Phantom, you move around by jumping, but you can't attack while you're in the air. You have to wait for you to land, and that loses a lot of seconds per movement. And there's no better mobbing skill than Ice Light Mage for Phantom, so like, they're in like an awkward situation. You can't still teleport. Uh, if that's a good point. I'll have to try it out. Is teleport first job? Because I just take a dark side for first job. I think you might be right on this one. Then it would be my problem. If you could steal teleport, then that will fix everything. Uh, we'll have to try it out. We'll try it out tomorrow. You can't. Oh, okay. We have a brother in the chat who confirmed you cannot steal teleport. There we go. All right. I'm gonna eat my fruits. So 996 Neophyte earring for 6.5 mil. I don't know. Can you go watch the potential pricing guide and then do the calculation yourself? Use the reference. I think Aaron is stronger than Pala. That count. Butter. A lot of people think when Leon is the best set. Does that count? A lot of Brazilians tell everyone in the world that Aaron is the best class in the world. Right? Does that count? No, it doesn't. This doesn't count. It gives me outrageous number like 14 mil. I'm gonna fact check you. I'm gonna fact check you again. I don't know if I fact check you like you or just somebody else. Sorry, I forgot. But I'm gonna fact check you. And it's so easy to fact check this. Was the earring legendary or is it no no it cannot be. Is it legendary or is it unique? I'm gonna assume this is a legendary. You saw legendary neophyte. Okay, so 170 times no 140 times 30 plus yeah, it's 6 mil. There we go. It's not ridiculous number like 14. It's just 6 mil. Um, now that was your words. I think Aaron is better than Patton, but you gotta have to find a clip. If you find a clip of me reading chat, that doesn't count. You're gonna have to try harder. Send it on Discord. So it takes 130 black cube. Now 130 black cube is like a legendary line. Once you get a legendary line, it's you can easily get 21%. 21% and 27, 24 is literally the same price. Nobody cares. You either get 21% or you get 30%. There's no in between. It's very difficult to sell 24 and 27. So you price 24, 27 with the same price as 21. If you get a 27, 24, you have to sell it at a 21 price. Otherwise, people's not gonna buy it. Unless you look for a one Leon user, and one Leon user buys all kind of retarded shit. So that doesn't count though. Like selling it to one Leon user doesn't count. All right. The butter got the clip. Manage got the clip. He's right. You know, I did say I think Aaron is better than Paddington. So congratulations to Manage. If you can send me your wallet, I'll send you the Nisos. He got me. He got me. Mr. Manage got me, guys. So we gotta say congratulations to him. Let's give him the fire emoji. And if you can send me your wallet, I'll send the Nisos over. Easy money. You can't send your wallet in YouTube, so just send it on Discord, or you could DM me, or you could send me your name, whatever you want to do this, and I'll send you the Niso. Will EOD send the Niso? I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. But once Brother Manish sends the wallet address, I'm sending over the Nisos. You can't be the guy who have DK and who's researching what character to get. You know what? You're right. I'm gonna have to admit defeat, and I have to say sorry to you. I was wrong. But hey, like I say, right? Sometimes I'm wrong, and I have to pay the price for being wrong. This is one of those days. When you're wrong, you just pay the price. All right, let me see. Where the fuck? Let me see. How do I add Hennessy's token? Give me 1 second, bro. Need to fix my wallet. This. You anybody know how to send Nisos now with this new MetaMask update? Shit is like weird. No, I'm stuck on AVAX network. I'm stuck. I can't change to fucking Hennessy's. I'm trying to change to Hennessy's so I can send the Nisos. Are you saying that if I press the send button, I can change the network? Let me try it. No, the only option is. Oh wait. Oh no, never mind. I see it. I see it now. I see it now. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, guys. Uh, no, I got it, guys. I got it. Thank you. All right, Mr. Manish. Check your wallet in 10 seconds. It should be there in 10 seconds. All right. The blockchain has said it's been sent. So please check your payments. Again, you got me. You good job. I was wrong. Bad now looks like shit. It does look different. Yeah, I see it now. Thanks, guys, for the help. Manish just proved Woki has goldfish memory. Listen, you don't need to prove that. I tell you guys every day I have a goldfish memory, right? It's He doesn't even need to prove that. I say that I tell you guys every day I have a goldfish memory. It's like a fact. But hey, he got it. So let's congratulate him. This is like my entire day worth of farm. Right there, just gone, just wash it down. I gotta go cry in the corner right now. Cried away my sorrows. 'Level 150. Where can I go continue? Um, I mean, if you have no gear, you should probably sell it and restart lower level. But if you really want to continue, um, you go here. Like, it's not a great map, but you can go here. Otherwise, you could do this quest line. Do this quest line. You will unlock a map, and at Stone Colossus, there's another map that is pretty decent for like low level people. It's one of this, right? You gotta. It's like it's here somewhere. I forgot which one because I don't go there. But you would know it once you see it. It's a flat map with two platforms, and all the fucking fire poison mage bots are there. That's the map. All right, ate some fruits. Back to the back to the grind. Gotta go make back my Nisos. But yeah, to clarify, right? To put like more background information, right? I think, right? Aaron is stronger than Paladin without if the Paladin does not have Kaisarium. I think that's still true. But in terms of end game with Paladin with Kaisarium, I don't think Aaron is stronger than that. Or maybe they could be even. Because I mean Paladin's damage is pretty low, right? Everybody knows Paladin's damage is like low. The thing is, but it just says that Paladin is a lot more easier to play in weekly boss. So a lot of times in the end game perspective, you value Paladin higher because of the ease in gameplay for doing weekly boss. But from a damage perspective, like both players is like poor, like very poor. I do think that Aaron is stronger than Paladin. But I think for the end game, sorry, for the early game perspective, right, both players poor early game, then I think Aaron is stronger. But from the end game perspective, it's hard to say. Paladin or hero? Paladin. I mean, yeah, Paladin. All the hero whales they just changed to Paladin. The reason for hero and Paladin comparison is a lot easier because they both can use Kaisarium. So the math to compare that is a lot easier. And also hero doesn't have an iframe, but Paladin does, right? So like that's like an easy comparison. For Aaron, it's a lot harder to compare because he's a warrior class. Am I right to say with funding, Aaron can't be any class with funding? No, I it's no with funding. Aaron can still beat like shit class like Dark Knight, you know, um, Bowmaster, the three mages probably as well, right? Because we know Aaron clears faster than the three mages. Yeah, so because the three mages is 21 minutes, right, for all bosses. Bowmaster is 28 minutes, right? So Aaron is stronger than that. I mean, like Aaron is just shit in mobbing, right? In daily bossing and weekly bossing, it's actually just average. Like it's not bad. It's not good. It's just average. It's like middle of the pack. So you can't say Aaron cannot beat anybody. I think Aaron would beat half the game because it's average, right? They're middle, so they will beat half of the classes in the game. If I had to pick one among Paladin or Aaron, I pick Paladin because Paladin's more useful to the party. Paladin can give the party, 50% IAD. It gives the party, damage buff. It's just more useful. And also, yeah, they both have a stun, right? So it's whatever. But in terms of party utility, Paladin does more. Yeah, they both have bind. My friend just bought Paladin yesterday, and it has a Zeko weapon for the price of 2.8 mil, well, 160. I don't know. You're gonna have to do the math, right? Go on the marketplace. What's the price of a level 160 Paladin? And what's the price of the Zaycon weapon? You subtract that, then is it like 300k cheaper? If it's 300k cheaper, you got it for cheap. If it's like only 100k difference, that you probably didn't get it for cheap because there's a lot of bots right now in the market manipulating the price. So the market floor price looks a lot higher than it's supposed to be for a lot of items. But yeah, I mean like the game's a lot of nuance, right? It depends on the context for a lot of things. I mean, based on my test results with Paladin, without Kaiserian Paladin, right? I think Aaron should be stronger. I'm still running some test numbers and test runs for that. I don't have enough data, but I did know I could do a test run for Kaiserium and like Endgame to port for that. So that was why I said that a couple days ago. But for today, I just don't remember what I said a couple days ago. Now for today, why I think Paladin is stronger than Aaron today is because um I'm thinking from this perspective of if you throw $10,000 to both characters, right? $10,000 Paladin and $10,000 Aaron, right? Which is stronger? I'm thinking that the Kaiserian is very strong, so it makes out the difference. Because I always say Kaiserian makes Paladin and Hero go up one tier level. So as long as if Paladin is like very close to Aaron, like just only a little bit weaker, then with Kaiserian they will be definitely be stronger, right? That's why I just wasn't thinking about whether it's early game or late game because there is a difference, right? For early game, everybody knows the weakest class in game early game is Light Lord, right? There is nobody weaker than Light Lord early game. Like for free to play, no equipment, poor as shit. Like nobody's weaker than Light Lord. But we know the strongest class late game is Light Lord, right? So that's like difference, right? So certain classes have different scaling points, and that's all very important. See, that's why I have to make a tier list for level 140 early game with like a little bit of stats and like damage. So that's like the early game tier list. I'm only gonna do the early game tier list. There's no way I could do a late game tier list. It's too complicated. And that's why I have NFT collection on those and Legion because with NFT collection and Legion, the character is literally like a 5-10 million investment character. So you guys know like before 10 million mark, this is the tier list. True Paladin is sorry. Is there anything better than Kaiserian later on? Yes. It's the arcane weapons. So Paladin and Hero lose their edge, right? And Downwarrior lose their edge once the fifth job comes out. So fifth job comes out, you have the arcane weapons. The arcane weapons is stronger than Kaiserium. Um, so so if we're talking about like fifth job level 230, right? I'm gonna say Aaron is stronger than Paladin, right? At that point in time, Aaron will be stronger than Paladin. Level 230, because at that level 230, I'm assuming as long as the Aaron has money, he has an arcane weapon, and Paladin gotta switch to arcane weapon if they want to be like competitive, and at that point, Aaron will be stronger. Fifth job is 230. No, fifth job is 200. I mean, you're not. I mean, arcane weapon is gonna be so expensive. It's gonna be like the new Absolab. You know, unless you like swipe, you're not gonna get an arcane weapon at level 200. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to like farm, 30 levels, get to 230 before you will have any kind of money to buy a clean arcane weapon because it's gonna be so expensive. So that's why I say 230, right? Because I think at 230, you want to feel like can farm enough Nisos to buy an arcane weapon and then start working on it, right? It may not be like the best weapon ever, but at least they're working on it. It's gonna be like maybe unique or double boss line legendary. That's like very doable by 230. Or at the very least 240. I think that's like doable. So by 240, everybody got their fifth job skills. At that point for sure, Aaron is stronger than Paladin. Like there's no like argument about that one because fifth job Paladin is like very weak. It's like extremely weak fifth job Paladin. So yeah, but I just think that the before Kaiserian falls off, Paladin is like probably stronger. I don't have proof, and there's no way for me to test that. But that's my opinion, right? I could be wrong, like you guys know, right? I'm wrong all the time, brothers. Just keep that in mind. It's just another guy on the internet who likes to talk shit. But yeah, I mean like based on what we do know is Shadow is OP. That is all, guys. I don't think any class is like top in Shadow. But you can't do Arcarian boss with 140 Shadow. I mean, in theory, you could do it if you like. If you treat Arcarian like a Lotus, yeah, you could do it. You're gonna have to dodge every single attack, which is possible. But it's gonna take a lot of time because you're gonna have to dodge every single attack and then kite it, right? But it's definitely possible. It's just you wouldn't do it to like daily farm. So yeah, I just don't do it. I don't do arc on the shadower because it's not worth the effort. Like you're gonna have to juggle the minion dropping that weird ass yellow potion, and then juggle the touch damage, and then turn on dark side. Every little thing, and then you could do it. But like I say, the effort is just you know way too high for trying to farm like 5k Nisos. Because the average is gonna be like like 5 10k Nisos from that boss. So like, you're doing all of that for 5k. Like it's not exactly worth it. But in terms of classes for Arc, it's probably just Mercedes or Buck so far for now. Or unless you could get like 200. If you get 200 Shadower, level 200 Shadower, zero equipment, yeah, then you could do Arc easily, right? Because at level 200 you have a lot more HP. You have a level advantage buff, right? Um, then you could definitely do it. Like doesn't even have to be level 200. I think like 160, 150 should be enough. Like if you get a 150, 160 Shadower, then you could do Arc brainlessly, just tanking everything. It's just that level 140 is way too low level, so you just take more damage. Oh, never mind. Correction. Never mind. I just look out Arcarium easy arc level. Easy arc level is 130, so there's no level suppression anymore. So getting any higher level than 140 for Shadow does not make Shadow more take less damage, or make Shadow does more damage, because max level difference is 5, so you already passed 5 levels. So the only difference getting level 160 Shadow is just more hyper points for more damage, and also more HP from the level up. But it does help though. It does help. Yeah. So maybe probably need more than 160 then, because I remember Arc hitting Shadow like double my HP pool at 140. So probably gonna need like 170, 180 to so you get higher defense. The defense is way too low. That's the problem. So it hits very hard. All right, I'm back. Finish eating. A 5K Iron versus 5K stat Paladin. Who's winning? Um, no, like it's not. It's not that. It's not a stat difference that's caused Iron or Paladin to be stronger than another. It's the Kaiserian difference, right? Without Kaiserian, right? Weapon to weapon, stat to stat. I think, right? I think I don't have proof. I think Iron is stronger, right? But with a Kaiserian, I think Paladin is stronger, right? Because it's called a Kaiserian difference. There is a huge difference between having a Kaiserium and not having a Kaiserium. Kaiserium is literally makes you go up one tier higher. We're gonna have like a tier list. We have a tier list already in the channel. For before the patch. If you want the tier list for after the patch, yeah, we have one for members, but we're gonna make that one public very soon, like maybe one and a half week later. Um, but yeah, like and depending on where the class is at, if you have a Kaiserium, you just get a higher rank. But right, guys. After this EXP coupon is over, that is 13 minutes. I will be ending this stream because I need to do the members only stream. This is, to give back to the people who support the channel. We have a members only stream once a week, but we'll be back to regular streaming schedule for public streaming tomorrow. So if you guys have any questions, comments, you can leave them here. We have 12 minutes. What the fuck, man? A man's gotta eat, man. The paying customers have paid. We gotta treat them nicely. Customer is king. The white man wins again. Yes, sir. Except, but like the based on the stats, right? I don't think that any white man has solved. It's all Southeast Asia. I don't think I got any like Western subs. I'm talking like Europe or like North America. I know I have a couple like European and North America viewers, like people in North America. I don't think they subbed. I think based on as far as what I can see, everybody who subbed is not in North America and is not in Europe. So technically, they're not white for being like technical here. Imagine me and Brian doing CVB. What is CVB? Chaos Wompong. And after that, we both talk about going to sleep early, so we don't miss Woki stream. Wait, did you actually want to sleep early though? Did you though? That's my question. Or the white man yo crypto channel. I believe that. I'll believe that. Yeah, we do or nice. I mean, you're pretty strong now, KB. Like honestly, like you're pretty strong. Um, Unfortunately for Aku Brian, the brother plays a shit class. He plays Bowmaster. Like holy shit, man, Bowmaster is so bad. Yeah, I feel bad for him. He's playing the game on hard mode. I slept early, but for 4 hours. Damn, brother, you need more sleep than that. Like you're literally as old as I am. Like you're in your middle ages. You gotta sleep more. Like when you're old, yeah, when you're that old and you don't sleep enough, you're gonna have problems in your body. It's not good for your health. You better have to like sleep, catch up on the sleep later. Dude, I took a nap today. I went outside, did some chores. You know, bought like three giant ass milkshake for the family, and then everybody in the family had like a sugar crash because it was very high calorie dense because it was a fucking milkshake, like a large size, and then everybody took a nap because we were so full and sugar crash. We all took a nap. Sleep is for gay people and women. I mean, keeps you alive, so you gotta sleep. Yeah, after server reset, you finish stream. I make breakfast for the kids since it's summer holiday. Go back to sleep. Yeah, feed the kids and then go back to sleep. Yeah, that's a good time to get some maple time. And no, sugar crash family. No, I sugar crash also. I also want to take a nap. It's just that I woke up earlier than the rest of them, and then I started streaming here. But I mean, it was I was happy with the meal. It was pretty good. Hey, what's up? Hey, hello, Assault. Hello, sir. Leveling DK. Yeah, that night sucks though. Does basic pat rat 5 chance for rat pet? Yeah, it's about 0.1%. Of course, this number is like estimate, so I'm not sure how accurate this is, but I think it's 0.1%. Have you ever tried cock? What is that? I have no idea what is that. How many level 200? I think I have four. I'm not sure. I don't remember. One, two, three, four. Four. I have four. I have four. I'm shouting the other one though, so I will have three. What's the pet chance on luxury? Luxury is 10%. I think he means Cox. Cox, no. I don't do raid in RuneScape. It's too hard. Cocaine, nah, I don't do drugs. I don't drink or do drugs. My only problem is, I like to eat fried chicken or like fried food. That's like my health risk. Fried food and gambling Web3. Yes, sir. Yes, I agreed. Beer tastes good with fried chicken. Well, brother, you can't have fried chicken and beer. You know that you're like you're gonna damage your body. So we gotta just take one. That way I could eat more fried chicken. I'd rather not do any of that stuff and eat more fried chicken. And it's like a personal choice. To be honest, DK is the weaker class right now, but in fifth job he become king. I mean, everybody becomes king in fifth job, right? Who's not a king in fifth job? Now there's differences in kings, right? Is DK is the king of Nigeria, and Shallower is the king of Europe. What's your weight status? Just just a skinny person, skinny dude. Not everybody. There's some things. All right. Doesn't Light Lord beat Shallower in fifth job? No, Light Lord still needs to be 21 stars. The problem is because Light Lord just has very low base stats. You're still gonna need to put in um money for Light Lord, and most and that kind of money is like not reachable for a lot of players. But I think Light Lord is still gonna be strong. Definitely not like King of Africa, but like probably King of Taiwan or something. Have you tried going to the gym? No, I don't go to the gym. Like I said, right? Like I don't need to go to the gym if I don't drink or smoke or do drugs. Like the gym is like for people who drinks beer, like alcohol, or you know do drugs, smokes, all that like unhealthy stuff. If you control it, then you don't have to do the gym. 'Cause, the gym just offsets that. It's like a debuff, right? If you control the amount of debuff, you don't need to go to the gym to cleanse it. You don't need to go to the gym to clean it. Nah, still got hit. Nah, you could do pull ups and you could do sit ups and push ups at home. There's no need to go to the gym. Just do sit ups. You need to go to the gym to find your maple wife. Nah, I'm good. Actually, gym is good for people like girl who sit whole all day playing. I mean, it depends, right? You could do a lot of exercise at home. I don't do pull ups because I don't want to like break a fucking bar or break the house. But I do squats, sit ups, and push ups. Like sit ups is like a must do for me because I eat a lot of high sugar and fried food. So a lot of fat builds up in my body. So it's like sit up is not something that I skip. You have to do sit up. Do you know kung fu? No, sir. No, sir. I'll be like me. Teach your wife and kids to play maple. Now they got the wife and kids need to do chores. Show your chest, bro. But my chest is just man boobies. Man boobies. Yeah, why would you want to see my man boobies? Why you capping? Nah, no cap. I'm taking a bit aback by that comment. Well, there's no future. There's no filter in the chat. Well, boobies is boobies. Yeah, yeah. I guess so. I guess so. All right, brothers. Unfortunately for you guys, I gotta go simp for the members. I gotta go simp. I gotta go simp for those paying members. So I'll see you guys tomorrow around this time. And now I gotta go lick some boots for the paying members, so they keep paying. And that could support my lifestyle, so I can make a story supports my lifestyle video. But yeah, thanks for the support, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.